Here we have your wood handles. This is a new one, yeah, but a poor quality one. And we've got our old wire, we've got our old cable. You can see the broken wires, and I tried to inspect and see whether this wire can be reused, but it's completely burnt inside. I think the wire wasn't thick enough, and it's also poor quality. As you can see, we couldn't reuse this. It's rotten. It's rotten all through, and I'll only reuse the clips to make the new jumper cables. This is what is usually out there in the market. The clips are good, and they are better than these ones. These are feel far more cheaper than these ones. These ones look good, and the copper lip which bites the terminals is much more thicker. These are a bit thinner, and you can see these are completely insulated. We are going to be dealing with 12 or 24 volts here, and there's no danger of electrocution. There's the chances of electrocution are slim, but you can see this one, it just falls off. So I had two of these. I bought two of them. This is the other one, but I'll only use one. I'll only use this one on which I've already made a hole, and I will change over these ones to that one, and I'll keep these for the future. Now I'm going to remove this wire. Like that, and it's already broken. It's supposed to be connected to the clip at this point. You can see it's already rotten and broken. Here is my new hole where I'm going to bolt my my new wire on. I'm going to try and use cable locks, and we'll see how it goes. This is the wire I'm going to use, a 10mm wire. As you can see, it's a very thick wire, but not as flexible as this one. Now I'm not going to be needing these jumpers very often, because you only need them when the battery on a car is flat, maybe once or twice a year, and it's sensible to use a thick wire like this and a longer one. This is about 3 meters. This was originally about 1.5 meters. So let's cut that one, and we use this one. These are the cable locks that I'm going to be using, or I'm going to attempt to use. use a knife in this case because I do not want to weaken the ends of these wires. Now use normal solder, and you can use the blowtorch. This is too much for a soldering iron like this, so a blowtorch will be good, but use it carefully. Don't burn off the insulation on the wires. Be careful with the torch. You can destroy so many things with it. The flame is make sure the flame is not too long. Add more solder. Don't touch it. Let it cool down. So you can mix the other one. Don't use too much flame because we do not want temperatures too high on this kind of solder. We warm the wires first and apply solder. And let it cool. So I told you before, this is too much for a soldering iron like this. It's just just too much for it. The wires are too thick and the lugs are too big for it. Now those lugs are properly bonded onto the wire. I mean, I could have bought new ones, but I rarely use these things. I use them maybe once in a year or 2 years. Good ones are expensive, so I'll make do with this one, with the makeshift ones. And I like these ones because they are far longer than the Chinese ones. They have a far longer wire, and I have a thicker wire, and it's easier to jump start. Batteries that are cars that are, or batteries that are completely flat than it is with this wire. This wire is not a very big wire. The insulation is thick, but the wire itself is it's very thin. And I'm going to give it a socket like this, and I'll let it by that one. I'm going to return this clip onto the wire. So there we have one. So we somehow have done it, and here is the screw. I had to put it the other way around. Now we are done with this side. We go on to the other side. think that was the best of them. We have the second one tied down. Here is a screw. There's the lug tied down to the clip. This is the other side. And we'll do the last one. So we have it like this, and you can see inside there the lug is held out by the bolt, and it's airtight, and you can use this cover on there. You can use some glue, or you can leave it like that. So we have this side. You notice this one is a little bit longer, and this is deliberate because one terminal is usually farther away than the other one. So this is deliberate. And this is the other side. Now these clips are old, but they are better than these new ones. So I had 3 of them, and I decided to add this one, which is new, but it's not as good quality as these other ones. They are longer, and they are far more thicker and carry more current. Thank you for watching, and like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.